YouTube, I'm going to try this in one fail swoop. Kind of an update of why I really haven't been doing anything Nerf for a while now. I've actually had other projects take priority. As everyone knows, the Harry Potter final movie premiere is coming up. And so, me and my girlfriend got tickets to go see it in IMAX 3D, the night premiere. We're really excited, but being the nerds we are, we decided we got to dress up. So, I've been making her costume, and I've been working on the props for mine, and about to start on mine. Hers is about 95% of the way done. Mine, prop-wise, 75% costume, haven't even started yet. But I got a few more weeks, so we're good to go. So I guess I'll show off hers now. This is actually hers. It's actually a set of Ravenclaw robes. She requested a nice high-quality set of Ravenclaw robes. She got me everything I needed, and I went to work making it. So far, all I have to do is shorten and hem the sleeves, and then hem the bottom, because the bottom's actually been shortened. For those who don't watch my older videos, I actually was costuming and sewing long before I was doing Nerf. So this is actually one of my older passions. Now, on to the props for mine. I guess a little background story of how I like to do things comes up. My costume is actually going to be Hufflepuff Quidditch, because I'm a Hufflepuff. There's no place for you, you're a Hufflepuff. So, in order to make Quidditch, I have to come up with knee pads, shin guards, arm guards, which I might not make, and gloves. Still haven't found gloves. Started on the knee pads. Shin guards are about halfway done. So probably even 75% of the props. Anyway, these are actually my shin guards. And I'll take this one because this one I prefer over the other one. What this is I made a copy of my leg, which are actually these down here. And what they are is an old pair of pants, a lot of duct tape. Each one has about 2 layers of duct tape on it. Then there's spray foam inside. A lot of people say to use polyfill, but I just find the spray foam to be a little bit cheaper, and I think it just works a little bit better. You can beat somebody over the head with these things. They're so soft. Anyway, this one's actually my left shin guard. And what I do is I put a sock on. Well, I put aluminum foil to work as a releasing agent. Then I put a sock on, which you can still see some aluminum foil. You can kind of see the sock. I then put about 2 layers of fiberglass on each one, and then I bondoed. And I bondoed the hell out of these things. And this one is actually my left one, which I feel is a lot better than my right one. My right one is slightly bigger. That's because the leg for the right one was slightly bigger than for the left one. I find this kind of funny because the right one was all the one I put a lot of effort, a lot of time into. And the left one, I rushed, and it came out better than this one. So obviously, I do better work when rushed. Last thing to do with those is get epoxy putty and actually make the lines that you see on the shin guards. And then I actually found this vinyl today at Joann's, and this is actually $3 a yard. So I got 1 yard of it, and that's going to cover those as well as be used to make the buckles. Now, as for the knee pads, I got these. What this is this is actually styrene, which is $1.97 a sheet. And then I heat it up on the stovetop and then mold it to my leg. Like this is the left one. And then I'm going to cut these out. I'm going to then glue them to a piece of fabric, bond over them to make them nice and smooth, cut the fabric to how I want it to look, and then I'll cover it in the vinyl again, and then add the buckles, and my knee pads will be done. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to redo the right one because it kind of got dirt somewhere in the process. And so, I mean, it works. It's just going to take a lot of sanding and just be a lot easier. I'm not saying $1.97. that is the fabric for my girlfriend's skirt. I'm making her skirt. I'm taking delivery of her vest on Friday, which has to be dyed. So it pretty much shortens up the non-Nerf stuff and why I've been busy. Okay, onward to the Nerf stuff. I have been working on a few slight things, and I guess I might as well show off what I got so far. This is my Stampede, which has no name. As you can see, my battery setup is actually two 9-volt duct taped to the stock. This is what I was calling my backbone stock. This is literally a piece of PVC, some polycarb, and the Recon butt plate. And this actually takes place of where the battery pack used to be. I'm calling it my backbone stock because it kind of looks like a backbone in a way of it all. The idea was it was originally going to have foam over it, and then it was going to be shaped to give it a nice contour, but that kind of failed. So there you go. My Stampede as is now. We'll put a stronger spring in it. But today I found that. And what that is a Ford Mustang GT remote control car by New Bright. And I was at Goodwill just looking around, and I found it. And what it had inside of it was this. The original 9.6 volt nickel cadmium battery pack, which I haven't had a chance to test it because I couldn't find the charger, so I'm going to have to buy a charger, plug it in, see if it works. But if it works, this will become the new battery pack for that. Until I can find at least the second one of these and up it to like 19 volts, 19.2 volts. But that is actually going to become probably another Nerf project in a way. It originally runs off 9.6 volts, obviously, but there's a few unneeded parts in there, like it has a speaker, it had lights, front and rear. So I took the lights off, or I cut them off. And what I want to do with this is actually make it into an armored, per se, Nerf vehicle, like a reconnaissance vehicle. And I might just put it's really going to be for shits and giggles. So I'm going to put a wireless camera on it, and I'm going to see if I have a 49 megahertz crystal. If not, I'll pick one up. And that will actually, I'll drive that around. I actually want to pump it up to around 40 volts just to see how fast I can get it to go. And that really just become like my shits and giggles vehicle. And if I so feel inclined, I might just put a like a Swarm Flyer RF20 on it, just for fun. Probably a Swarm Flyer, then it's all electronic. But there you go. Pretty much why I haven't been doing a lot of my Nerf stuff. But for those of you on the HBZ forums, I'm doing my best to keep active. I have a bunch of ideas to anybody who's actually following. I've dropped an idea to Bobo Lolo. I don't know if he's actually going to take it, but if he does agree, then I might be helping him on a project. I actually dropped to him. He wants to do a giveaway, and he didn't know what to use, so I suggested a mag strike. And I have a really, really good ability to paint. Actually, while I'm videotaping, I might as well show this off. This was the Maverick I built as a commission. This is the better looking side. All the basic mods done inside. It was supposed to be steampunk style. I actually put my logo, which ended up not going with the CR in the end. I sanded down everything Nerf related. Like if anybody's ever seen really a Maverick, they know where all the Nerf logos are. And this has actually been sanded down to be flat. And I used a bronze colored paint, some black model paint I had with some paint thinner to give it that aged look, and then the silver dry brushed on. Pretty much this thing's mainly for looks. So yeah, I do have a really good ability to paint. So I dropped to the Bobo Lolo that if he was interested, that I'd paint his giveaway blaster for him for free, as long as he paid for the paint. So if he takes that, I will have that. I'll make a video of it to show everybody how I do my painting. But pretty much there you go. What I've been up to lately. Later.